American History X, a brutal, raw, and unforgettable film. But what if I told you that behind this critical acclaim masterpiece was a battle of egos, artistic vision, and a director who disowned his own movie? Today we're diving into the drama between Edward Norton and Tony Kaye that made this film's production as intense as the story itself. So let's rewind to the casting stage. At this point, Tony Kaye is brought on as director for American History X, and he got the supervision for the film. He's a perfectionist and he wants everything his way, including who's going to play Derek Vineyard, the lead role. Kaye has his own shortlist of actors in mind, but guess who wasn't on it? Edward Norton. Can you believe it? Kaye didn't think Norton had the right vibe to pull off Derek, a neo-Nazi skinhead with a terrifying presence and a deep emotional arc. Kaye wanted someone grittier, someone who naturally fit the part without needing to transform. But the studio, they had other ideas. At this time, Edward Norton was coming off a massive wave of success. He just wrote Everyone in Primal Fear, his breakout role, and Hollywood was buzzing about him. The studio saw Norton as the guy to bring star power to the project and sell tickets. So they pushed hard for him to get the role. And when I say pushed hard, I mean they basically told Tony Kaye, that is your lead, period. Not exactly a way to kick off a creative partnership, right? Kaye eventually caved, but it's important to understand that this wasn't just a minor disagreement, it set the tone for the entire production. From day one, Kaye didn't feel Norton was his guy, and that frustration, it would only get worse as the movie went on. Looking back, it's wild to think about it. Norton went on to own the role of Derek Vineyard. I mean, he brought his own intensity and emotional depth that's still talked about today, but at that time, Kaye didn't see it, and that initial casting drama planted the seeds for one of the most infamous Hollywood feuds. Alright, so Norton is in, but what happens when an actor and a director don't see eye to eye? Let's talk about that, what went down in the editing room, because that's where the real story really explodes. Well, the movie is shot, the acting is done, but the battle, that's far from over, and this time it's all happening in the editing room. So here's the situation. Normally the directors get fully control of the final cut of the film. They're the ones with the vision, right? But Edward Norton, being the actor with so much creative freedom, decided to get involved in editing, and not just a little bit, he took full control. Norton basically started making decisions.
First day on the set, we had a director, Tony Kaye, and he goes, Guy, you have the green light. Bring it to this role, whatever you want to bring to this role. I was like, thank you. He said, but